Good day, night, evening, day, afternoon, morning, whatever the time it is in the part of the world you are. Good tidings to you. I am Dan, the Tig Kester, your host for this evening's fun-filled American Truck Simulator. Who smoked Smoky? I did a couple nights ago. Yeah. I was gonna do some truck racing, but I decided against it. I might do that tomorrow night. For SGs, I just didn't want to get it all prepared, and this is really easy to just hop right in and to do instead of trying to prepare for some kind of race against the AI. Even though I was thinking about running a track I'm going to be running on Saturday morning, but yeah, this is a hell of a lot easier. Besides that, I changed some of my some settings, and I'm just going to check that out. Just with this is just easier to keep track of that. But we're trying to get to bigger numbers, so if you're here, first time viewer here, please hit the like button and the subscribe button on YouTube, and please hit the follow button on Twitch. I started driving this job. I came in here earlier today, and drove a little bit of it, trying to figure something out. But it is what it is. We're just going to finish this job here, and we're going to go on from there. Gallop to Radeon. Whoa! They usually don't come up on you that fast. Of course, I never stop on a highway either. I've never stopped on a highway like that before either. So that's my bad. Don't know why. Oh yeah, I'm just checking some settings, some other things out. That's all. Hi, how are you, Ian? I gotta keep remembering to look all the way up to the top, because I just glance up. That's above my hat rim. When somebody first starts talking, it's above my hat rim, so I gotta go like that instead of being down like this, all comfortable like and whatnot. So how's your night going? Friday night, you must be partying it up. I would be if I was young. Party, party, party! Yeah, I know, that's not your way. I figured that was what you were doing. He's working on painting NASCAR cars for a car set. That's Ian. That's what he does best. Okay, dude, make up your mind where you're going. Yeah, I know. I was teasing. I'm allowed to tease. It's my show. I am the star, after all. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Same as always. Always trying to think of what to race, when to race, and how to race, and then I wind up doing this. This is my fallback. If it's not Monday, this is planned on Monday or Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. And if you see me doing anything else, it's a fallback. And on any other night, it's a fallback. And I'm doing good. And I'm doing good. Oh, as always. Ooh, I'm speeding. Does he? Not bad. I got mixed emotions on that. If anybody should be returning, it should be Carl Edwards. I mean, he's younger than both Matt Kenseth and Greg Biffle. I think he retired too soon. But that's the plight of somebody who was in Roush and went to freaking... Oh, Biffle didn't go to Gibbs, but the other two did. Oh shit, I was supposed to get off there. Oh good, there's a traffic jam up there. Not watching my navigator. Not watching my navigator, not watching my navigator, navigator. Yeah, I know, that's why everybody comes watches these streams so they can listen to me sing. Bill's probably going, no, no, if he was watching. I like to see Carl Edwards back in the car, in anything. I like that guy. Crappy frames tonight. Oh well, it'll straighten out. Always does. Cool. Oh, I missed my turn light. Oh well. We'll sit here a second longer. Oh, that's good. Where are they going to put you to work at? Some graphic department somewhere? Where you belong? Actually, that's what you probably need to go to college for, is graphic arts. I mean, you probably won't be painting NASCAR cars, but it's still what you're good at, so... Where's the Smoky I can smoke? I think he updated the textures on the Texaco tank. The guy who made that mod. I'm not getting off at this one, I'm getting off at the next one. going to the right, not the left. Let me climb this hill, get off this turn, and get on the straight line here. It's a long paragraph to read. Oh shit, I went over. But as the industry grows, especially in computer gaming, you know, in the gaming, there's always need for graphic artists, people who can do that kind of stuff. You gotta look at it like that. It's like Truck Simulator. They really need people to help them with some of this stuff. They're only putting out a state like every 6 months when they should be putting out a state every 9 weeks. Seriously, if you really want to look at it, they need to get on the ball and put out more states more often. So they need good graphic artists to draw all that stuff. That's one way of looking at it. You just got to 55, slow it way down. You know, a company like this, and I know Simbim UK, they were looking for graphic artists not that long ago, but that's of course in the UK, but still in the gaming industry. I mean, the gaming industry is hurting. The rest of the world isn't, but nobody wants to see. The bulk of your graphic artists don't want to do gaming. I can guarantee you that. So, you know, you got to look at it like that. Don't look at it in the real world. Look at it what you like to do. You like to do gaming, and now we're slowing back down to 55. Look around in that. Look around in the gaming. If you love gaming, and that's what I keep trying to tell my stepson, who's your age, learn something about the computer end of gaming. Learn the programming, learn all that stuff. Do something you like. Do something you enjoy. I mean, don't make a job a chore. Make a job something you want to do. That's just the way I look at it. Because you wind up like most people who hate their job, who hate their life, who can't wait to go on vacation, hate when vacation's over, and have to go back to work for 50 weeks a year. You know? Any 3-day weekend, you know, that's how come places like Vegas on 3-day weekends, they get so full. People need to run away from their lives. Why? Because they don't like their lives. Why? Because they don't like their job. If more people actually liked their job, they would like their lives, and they wouldn't be running away to Vegas or the lake or wherever. And it's a perspective of how you look at things. You like computer games. You're really good at computer. You're really good at graphic artists. Get into the computer game graphic artist. That would be the smart thing to really look at. There are some words of wisdom from somebody who's lived his life not doing what he likes to do. It's all perspective, really. That's what I always tell my kids. Do what you want to do. They don't listen to me, but, you know, they're my kids, so they're not supposed to listen to me. Do what you love to do. If you be who you are and do what you want to do. Don't follow the norms. Be you. Seriously, if I was your age and all this stuff was around, this is even like everybody thought it was going to start dying out. It's just getting bigger. Computer gaming, all that stuff. The PS, you know, the console gaming, that's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There is no end in sight to what can be done. I mean, 15 years ago, 18 years ago, I didn't have a computer. I didn't see the big thrill of it. I didn't know what I wanted it for, why I would need one. And I bought a computer, and I'm like, oh, well, this is kind of cool. You know, it's better than the web TV for surfing the internet, because that's what I did. I used the web TV to surf the internet. I think, what the hell do I need? What do I need a computer for to surf the internet? You know, I got the web TV. I don't need anything else. Then I did eventually get a computer, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And I started playing some weird games, like all these, you know, real low poly, web-based games. Like, oh, this is cool. Let me go out and buy a disc. And I went out and bought a disc. of a game, and it was like, oh my god, night and day compared to what the low poly online games at that time. Um, so then, it's like, oh, I've always liked NASCAR. I'll go out and see what NASCAR games there are. I went and looked for free downloads, and NASCAR Thunder 2004, and NASCAR Racing 2003 were demos were free downloads. So I downloaded them both. I could never get to figure out how to drive Thunder, and I liked the graphics and the drivability of NASCAR Racing 2003, and here we are 18 years later. Now I'm driving a semi on the internet for people to watch me drive a semi. Now 18 years ago, if I'd have known half the shit I knew, even if I had known where this was and where this was going, I'm not that old, I'm only 53, but 20 years ago, 25 years ago, if I had been smart and listened to my buddy who got into computer programming, all that stuff, I'd have been rolling in bank by now. I'd have been retired, doing what I want, when I want, and how I want to do it, without having to worry about where the next dollar's coming from. But you don't need a union. Even a union job is volatile. I don't know who told you that a union job is not volatile. That's a bunch of bullshit. It depends on the people you're working with. If you don't like where you're working, you got the skills, move on. You're young. Spend 4 years in college. The reason why I'm doing this is because I didn't do what I should have done, and that's buckled down and gone, loaded up the track, took a couple test laps, and ran what I was thinking about running instead of doing this. I mean, you can make excuses or you can make it happen, and some of us have been really good at just making excuses instead of making it happen. The sooner you realize that making excuses gets you nowhere, the better off you're all going to be. Anybody. You're just going to make it happen. Sitting around waiting for somebody else to do it, it's never going to happen. I should know. I've been trying to find a job for a year now. And things don't work like they used to, where you would call an employer, hey, I filled out an application. First of all, you filled it out on paper. You didn't go fill it out on the computer. So first you call them up, hey, I filled out an application the other day. I'm Dan Casey. Oh yeah, I remember you. When you can come in for an interview? They don't do that shtick no more. They're like, well, we're going through the interviews. We're going through the applications and picking out the best ones. We'll call you if we decide we want to talk to you, and then you never hear back from them. If you call them again, if you call them back, like, we're still looking, and if you call them again in another week and we're still looking, then they're not looking at you. That's just the way the world is anymore. But for a young guy like you, any young people out there, you like computer gaming, you like all that stuff, go to college, graduate high school with decent grades, go to college. It doesn't have to be a great college, it could be a 2-year college, just as long as you get some kind of college degree, bachelor's degree. You don't even need a master's, you just need a bachelor degree. You just go get that. It takes 2 years, or it takes 4 years to do it and work a part-time job or whatever. But just go and get it done, because you'll wind up kicking yourself for not doing what you wanted to do when you get older in life. And it's not really regrets. Well, yeah, it's kind of a regret thing. That's what you regret more than anything else. It's not the girlfriends you lost, or whatever. It's what you could have done with your life to make it not where you are now. Like if you turned left instead of right, you could have got to Portland faster. Whatever. It's like that. If you see an opportunity, and yeah, it looks like it could be hard, and it looks like it could be struggle, take that road. Take that harder road. Because you know what? In the long run, it's going to pay off. I should have went to college when I got out of high school. I should have studied hard in high school. At least gone to trade school or something when I got out of college or out of high school. No, I just whizzed on by. I was doing an easy-ass job. You know. It's just, you just gotta make those decisions for you. Oh, I was supposed to get off there too. I just looked at the map and didn't see the turn off. That map needs to be bigger. It needs to be about half the frickin' screen. But no, you just gotta make yourself. If it's uncomfortable, it's worth doing. That's what I've come to find out in life. There's your little life lesson for the day. I'm too busy watching the traffic and not the GPS. That's what the dealio is. Yeah, see, I could have. Why would they tell me to get off there to drive through town? I could have got off here and I'm right there. That's the end of the road anyway. You can't go any more further than that anyway. That's the end of the road. The end of the line. I know what you're waiting for, Mr. Boss. Bus. Ain't nobody coming. What'd you do? Miss your turn too, bus? No, you're just gonna park here and wait, make me wait. That's what you're gonna do. So, lesson to my young friends out there: if it's hard, it's worth doing. Don't look for the easy road. The easy road is you're gonna wind up here. Hey, Kuda, what's up, buddy? Kuda, you're not exactly a spring chicken, are you? See? Yeah, see, he's 12 years younger than I am. What was I doing 12 years ago? Oh yeah, pretty much the same thing I'm doing now. Yeah, but even 20 years ago, tech was, like I was telling Ian, I don't know how long you've been sitting here, if I had actually, 1983, that's when I graduated high school, if I had actually worked on keeping my grades up instead of coasting through high school and gone to even to a 2-year degree back then, and if I gotten into the really early days of computers, I'd be rolling in bank now. I mean, I'd be retired and all that crap by now. Doing what I want, when I want, and how I want to do it, instead of worrying about where the next dollar is going to come from. Oops, wrong button. I wanted that button. You know? But even at 41, that's still relatively young. You know, there's days I don't feel like I'm 53 years old, I can tell you that much. There are a lot of days I don't feel like I'm 53, and there's a lot of days where I feel a hell of a lot older than 53. Hey, I made it to my stop. Where do you want it? Where do you need it? You've got to be kidding. Where's the easy drop off? Yeah, I'm going to do the easy drop off. I'll do the hard drop offs when they're not that hard. Oh, look how hard that would have been. I'm still going to do the overhead for backing up. You gotta hit that box. I don't know how guys can hit that box without doing this view, but I've watched guys do it. It's amazing. I've only been playing this game for a couple of weeks now, so no, like a month now. So we didn't have computers when I went to high school. We had the Atari that you hooked to a TV. We didn't even have computer. We still had keyboarding, typewriting classes. We didn't have keyboarding. We had typing classes, not keyboard classes. Typing, actual physically typing on a. We didn't have any of that stuff. So y'all don't know how easy y'all got it with smartphones and computers everywhere. When the first first affordable computer came out for anything, that was the Mac 2 actually, and that thing was like $1,500. I don't need to be on my pedals. I want to try to get the Farmington. This is a shortcut I want to hit. Of course not. Of course not. Radeon. Santa Fe. Or should we just do a cross the country trip and say screw that for now? Ooh, look at that. That's a way across let's cross 3 states. And that's supposed to take, that offers expires in 3 hours. What's this one I've not hit? The only city I've not hit, Oakdale. Let's see real quick. Nope, no Oakdale. Or shall we go to LA? LA can't be your kind of town. There ain't no soul and there ain't nobody like me. Never mind. You don't want to hear me sing. How much does that pay? $41? That pays $48? That pays $55 a mile. It's not like we don't have money. We have $199,000. Let's just go to LA. I haven't been to LA in a while. Mayfield? Nobody remembers a Mayfield. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Now I'm going to get stuck here. You weren't even alive when he got kicked out, were you? Oh, I'm stuck. I'm super duper stuck. And when did he get kicked out? I don't even remember. Oh, okay. I'm going to get stuck in here and I am not going to be able to get out. What a pain in the ass this turned out to be. Maybe I should have raced trucks tonight instead. I'm no good at backing up. That's half my issue. Ah, damn it. I was just here the other night. I remember that fire truck just sitting there. That's just another, well no, I was in Radeon. Radeon. Well, Bill Davis got cheated out of a lot of things. Another fan. I thought I turned that on. Maybe I didn't. No, I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Yeah. Oh, we got a train coming. Train! One track. And one. Ooh, it's actually got some cars. Walmart cars on it. Ooh. Walmart containers. Radeon, Chevron. Wow, wow, that was a short train. And I think we're going in right over here. Enter. We're going to Los Angeles, California. Where do you want me to park this stupid thing? Right there? Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I'm not backing it in. Screw that. It's not a cheat if they put it in the game. That's the way I look at it. Now, if it's a special code or something that you got to do, then yeah, that's a cheat. But if you can just punch a button, and it tells you to punch the button, then it's not a cheat. That's the way I look at that. And I gotta find gas or diesel in a bit. Fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. I know. You guys don't come here and listen to me sing. Oh, look at all that traffic. Sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't, pulling out on them ever so slightly. Sometimes they hit you. I think the light I got on my desk shining in my face is brighter than my headlights. Yeah, if you look on Facebook, I actually belong to a group that is dedicated to GPL. And I like reading what they write up. It's a whole entire league, and they post on Facebook, and they're always looking for drivers, and I went over there, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I can't get GPL to run good on Windows 10. But it's they run everything for not for beginners, but not for it's not hardcore either. So, it's on Facebook. If you're interested in it, do a search for it. It is on there. Facebook is like the live interaction Wikipedia. Of course, some of those groups you gotta look out for too, because I've been in some groups where the guys are just total dicks. You gotta watch out for that. Like that one sim racing group I don't really do much with, just post in there. That's the only reason why I haven't left there, is to post my links to my streams, my racing streams, because most of the guys there, a lot of them are purists and snobs, and you have to have. You're not a true sim racer if you don't have, you know, the $1,500 wheel, and you don't have the top of the line, you know, sim rig and stuff like that. And you don't have at least triple monitors or VR. You're not a true sim racer if you don't have all that in their eyes. So, you know, you just gotta watch yourself in those groups. There's idiots everywhere, and a lot of them are most of them are on the internet. See, can we hear them working? Nope, they're not working. Oh yeah, they are. Somebody was working. I heard something going on. 10:30 on a Sunday night. Quadruple overtime for those boys. That fuel gauge needs to be bigger. Or green. I can see green better than I can see yellow. Wonder if there's an app for that to change the color of that. Or red. I can see red, green. There's a mod for that. Any other color but yellow. Well, not white, of course. Because we blend it. Well, if it was a black background, you could see it. There you go. Oh, what stupidity are they doing up here? Well, that's just it. Yeah, you don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. You know, so a lot of these guys, these purist guys, have only been doing it for 6 to 8 months to a year. They haven't done it a long time. Or I've been doing this, like I said, for 2003. Ah, you cocksucker. Yeah, I got road rage even in this game. No, you don't need, as long as you got a wheel that it works, you don't even need a clutch. As long as you got a gas and a brake. You know, and a wheel with a gas and a brake. You don't need 1,001 buttons. You don't need all those external, you know, hook it up to your phone and tablets and all the buttons and make button boxes and everything. You don't need all that. You got a keyboard. You got it made in the shade for your button box. You don't need all that to sim race. To have fun, you don't need it. Oh yeah, I know. I use it. I use it on here. I use it on most, well, anything that goes like over 100 miles an hour, or is made after 1980, I usually don't use a clutch. I don't use the stick shift. I'll use the paddles. But what car was I driving? Oh, when we were doing those SRFs, I was using the stick on that. And when we were doing the Formula 4s, I was using the stick on that too. But what we're doing this now, those VTC cars, I'm using the paddles on that. Just too much shifting. But no, you don't have to. You don't have to have a hub with 6 interchangeable wheels and button boxes for each different kind of car. And stream died. Did it really? Yeah, that's it. But there's, you know how I'm saying that there's some guys out there. Okay. Um, there's some guys out there who, there's a group on Facebook called Sim Racing. Check out some of the rigs these guys put together just to start. And they have not even turned a lap, really. I mean, they spend $8,000-9,000, and then they're doing it on the Xbox or the PlayStation. They're not even doing it on the computer where it's more fun. Now, I know it's fun on the Xbox and PlayStation, but we all full well know that the computer sim racing is a lot more fun, more mods, more everything. But they spend upwards of $4,000 and $5,000, and then the funny thing is like 2-3 months later, it's like, well, I really didn't enjoy my experience, so I'm selling all my stuff. Why not buy a decent wheel, get a decent monitor, hook it up to a desk, see if you like it. If you don't like it, then you're not out $4,000 or $5,000, because you're not going to get top dollar for used stuff unless somebody's stupid. That's what I see a lot of. That's kind of what. Ooh, I'm really speeding again. Well, there's no con. Yeah. But you're not, yeah. You know what I'm saying. If you're getting off, get off. Get the smeg out of my way. We're going to California. It's 14 hours away, dude. Get out of... Oh, well, God, we're speeding anyway. Here, want me to scare him? I didn't hit the horn. That was actually a guy I do for this sim who's got a whole thing that looks like the inside of Cap's got all the buttons, all that stuff. He even has a cord for that air horn. There's some people that just go all out. It's all part of immersion. Except for that light. I mean, because I'm talking to you guys, so I gotta look away from my screen. But when I'm staring at my screen, that's all I see. I got my headphones on. That's all I hear. When I'm actually sim racing, that's kind of the reason why I don't do the. One of the main reasons. Well, the main reason why I don't stream Wednesday nights is because of the crappy interface or connection that the satellite with NASCAR Racing 2003. But the other thing is, the concentration factor. If you watch some of the rFactor races with Zoom, I spend so much time trying to keep the show flowing that I'm not paying attention to my driving. Now the last 4 or 5 weeks that we did it, I didn't stream it, and I fared a lot better in the races. I finished top 5 most of them. So, there's that. I just got to get used to interacting, keeping my eye on, on my line and hitting my marks while trying to keep the show flow going. That's another reason why I do this. This is easy as shit to do. There's no thought process to this thing whatsoever. Just keeping an eye on this stupid AI and the roadmap. $200 COTs. Okay. Wow. That's amazing. Do you ever spend any time outside? I ride my bike about 10 minutes a day. I actually ride it further than that, but my legs, I'm not used to riding a bike. I haven't ridden a bike in 20 years. I rode my bike today for about 10 minutes, and I was about dead when I came in the house. I gotta stop wearing jeans when I do it too. I gotta put on a pair of sweats or something. I about freaking died when I came in the house. It's like, oh, I walk my dogs every day, 3 or 4 times a day. That's a 15-minute walk. Nah. Riding that bike for 10 minutes about kills me. Well, you go out in the morning before it gets hot. That's when I ride my bike in the morning before it gets hot. I mean, it gets humid here. Not exactly hot, but it gets way humid here. So it gets hard to breathe. Oh, you cocksucker. Well, wake up earlier. Hey, it's a cop. Let's lay his ass up. Now what I'm doing on the real road is totally illegal. But yet, in the game, you don't get busted for it. I try to wake up every day at 7 o'clock. Whether I get up that early or not is another question. Most days it's like 8. Today it was like 8:30. I just have a harder time getting out of bed anymore. But I try to get up at 7 o'clock. That way I can get shit done outside before it gets too freaking hot. Really? Oh, you tell me my battery's dead already. Nope. If I had a job, depending on time I'd be to work, I'd be up earlier. Or later, depending on what shift I worked. And I still would try to stream 2 or 3 times a week. Especially on Sundays. Still gotta have coffee with the TIG. Yeah, that one week they didn't go off because the OBS was messed up because I switched the cards. Oh, that was a weird week. Oh yeah. Everybody, it's a soothing sound. That's why I don't put this in 7th, because it's not quite as loud. Whoa. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna go too slow. I wasn't paying attention to my button pushing. See that? Now I'm all discombobulated. 12 hours and 30 minutes to go on this trip, and I just made it longer by doing that. Yeah, some of us never outgrow that. Hey, there's that greenhouse in the dark, or that circus tent. I still haven't figured out what the hell that is. I went by here before in the daylight. Yeah. I don't want to get off here. Oh, it's not an off, it's just a turn. A curve in the road, a curve in the road. Looks totally different at night than it does in the day. I need an autopilot. AI, take over. how we doing on fuel? No, we should stop soon. Probably just past the fuel stop. I flop! I love that. Yeah, I think we passed up a fuel stop. What time is it? Been here an hour? No, there's a way station on the other side of the road. And I have stopped there, obviously. It's yellow. I don't want that. I want fuel. I don't see it from the side of the road, I don't stop for it. I should have stopped for fuel though, way back in the other town. There's a place to go to bed. But I turned the fatigue off, so no bad. Yeah. We're in Arizona already. Woohoo! $15-mile-an-hour crawl. Hey, look, there's a cop car. Enter. I wonder if I wonder if you don't pass the weight inspection, what happens. I don't think that happens, but I don't ask on the forums because those guys are kind of dickish too. Or on not the forums, with Facebook. I just post my streams there. So all I did was wondered if they would ever get replay in here. Why? Let's see. That still cracks me up. Fuel's getting low. Fuel's getting low. Matt. Well, there's a whole bulk. There's fuel. What the hell is that? Well, it must be part of a road that they're going to build later on. They give you a place to turn around if you accidentally got off there. Hi.
Hello there. Like Truck Simulator?
I'm running Truck Simulator, yeah.
Where you going on this one?
California. Los Angeles, California.
Oh, we got a Mustang?
Yeah, that was a Mustang.
Those are real cars right there.
Oh yeah, I love hitting them.
No.
Oh, I hit them every chance I get. I wreck every Mustang I see.
No.
It's lots of fun.
So are you streaming right now?
Am I wedding?
Right, are you like live right now?
Yeah, I'm live.
On what?
YouTube and Twitch.
Oh, so you stream every night then too?
Almost.
I see it come up every once in a while on Discord saying they're live.
Yeah.
There was the Mustang. You can't hit it now.
No, I can't hit it now. I could have gone off there and hit him, but you know, no.
I think it's too fast. You wouldn't be able to catch them.
I hit him all the time.
Couldn't.
Yeah, I'm running out of fuel, I know. Thanks for reminding me.
Who you talking to?
GPS. Oh, the next update in this game, they're going to have a talking GPS, so it'll be like a conversation.
That's actually pretty cool.
It'll probably be annoying. I'll probably wind up turning it off.
I'm just sitting there watching something a lot anyway.
Typical gamer again?
No, and then I'm playing Mortal Kombat on my phone. I level up with Fashion Wars. I still have 2 days left or 3 days, and I'm already a contender elite.
I don't understand any of that.
It's like one of the best things to be, and I just started like a couple hours ago.
I don't understand any of that.
You know what, George? I'm done with you, okay?
Don't be messing with my dog.
Yeah, I actually gave Mom half of my thing.
That was nice of you.
Are those places that are off limits?
Yeah, 'cause there's no roads.
Oh. Hey, there's a cop.
Yeah, there's lots of cops.
A copper.
There's
Are
cops
those
like...
the new Explorers?
I don't know. Are they?
I think it is.
I don't follow Ford.
It looks like one. Wait, when was this last updated?
The guy who makes the mod that makes them realistic, he updates it all the time.
Oh, that probably is a new. Wait, that's a.
That's a Charger, yeah.
Yeah, that's a new Charger. That must be a new Explorer though, because that's what they mostly use now for cops. So will you ever let me try this sometime?
Yeah, well, eventually.
Is it tough?
Just driving.
Actually, I might want to get on this and play some of the other mods this weekend.
We'll see if I got time.
Okay.
I got a race on Saturday. I got streaming to do. I got coffee with the Tig to do.
I'm gonna be here until Thursday, so.
Yeah, well, let's see if I got time.
So what are you dropping off?
I don't even remember.
Oh.
I just drive. I'm just a driver.
So how far are you from?
10 hours and 59 minutes.
How long does it usually take in game?
10 hours and 59 minutes in game.
Or like in real life, I mean.
About an hour. Maybe.
I was playing Mortal Kombat for over an hour, and I got another Inferno Scorpion, and they fused together to make my Inferno Scorpion up to 10,000 health, which is actually pretty good, although I use my classic Scorpion now.
I don't know nothing about no scorpions.
He's the Mortal Kombat, what are they called, like, for teams, like when they, I don't remember exactly what it's called. God, what's it called? Like Perky the Hawk. What's that?
The mascot?
Yeah, mascot. He's NetherRealm's mascot. NetherRealm is the makers of Mortal Kombat. Wait, did they used to have Ricky Bobby on Netflix?
Talladega Nights, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on there.
What happened to it?
They took it off, thank God.
Why? That was a good movie.
Oh my God, it was one of the worst movies ever made.
That was a good movie.
Worst movie ever made. One of the worst movies ever made.
I'm all jacked up on Pepsi.
Yeah.
This is actually the only one that has any, or my second one Pepsi.
Not really.
I might take some of my Mountain Dew in the box and put it in the fridge.
No, find room in the fridge. There's not a lot in there.
Oh, trust me, I'm fine somehow.
Just don't move anything out of there that belongs in there.
Oh. But yeah, my strongest character on Mortal Kombat right now is my MK11 Radeon. He's legit jacked. He's like level 40 something, and he has over 12,000 health and over probably 9,000 of attack.
I don't understand any of that.
Well, don't expect you to. I'm actually the only one that plays for practically a lot of kids play it.
I'm an old man, remember?
Yeah. So where are you right now then?
Old broke. I had to stop for gas.
Oh.
Arizona. I just got into Arizona.
Are there Black Widows out in Arizona?
There's Black Widows everywhere.
Not in Iowa.
Yeah, there are.
No, they're not. Well, people can have them as pets in Iowa, but they're not native to Iowa. Only brown recluses and daddy longlegs and wolf spiders are the only poisonous spiders. Hey, it's a Jeep!
I hit those too whenever I get a chance.
It's only a two-door. Ew. Four doors are way better. Why do you have to destroy all the cars that I like?
Because you like them.
That's mean.
No, that's the way, I like it. That's the way, I like it.
So does he have a whole bunch of cars in here?
Who?
Like the creator of the mod?
Well, the guy, the actual cars is an actual. It's not is an add-on mod. The default cars are terrible. They don't look like real cars. So you download a mod. It's an add-on, and it looks like real cars. The same thing with the lights. The same thing with the sounds.
So that's what you did?
Yeah, I did all of that. I added the realistic sounds. I added the realistic lights.
What do the other cars look like? They don't look like real cars.
They were crappy. Realistic cop liveries, realistic truck signage and stuff like that. I added all of that to it. Yeah, I have a Peterbilt.
Peters. I got a heater on my Peters.
Yeah, you do.
That's what that's my dad. My dad's his friend say all the time when he see us out.
Yeah.
It does look really realistic though.
Yeah, that's because I've added all that stuff to it. I've added realistic road surfaces, all that stuff. That's the 5th one since you've been standing there, by the way.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap, they're all coming after me.
No, that's out. You see about 20 an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Cops are pretty common.
Not that common.
That bus.
I could have stopped there for gas. Oh well. Fuel. Diesel.
What do you think is faster, one of those buses or your truck with all the trailers and stuff?
My truck is because I'm pulling away from them.
Oh.
I'm only doing 69 miles an hour.
69.
70. No, buses are slow in this game.
They're slow in real life too.
Not really. You've never ridden across country in one, have you? I have.
For what?
I moved to Iowa in one. Whoa, the sun just popped out. Hey, buddy, what's up?
I'm gonna sit on the bed and watch you some more. If you wait, I'm gonna pause our for a second. I'm gonna watch you. I mean, I'm happy because they put out a new season for
New Pokemon, huh?
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and I got kicks on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny riddle. Thank God I'm a truck driving boy.
So wait, how long have you been streaming this Truck Simulator?
Month, I think.
Because you didn't used to do it before, but now saw you started doing it.
Yeah, I've been doing this for about a month now. I did it one night for shits and giggles, and people seemed to like it, so I started doing it. I do it like twice a week, usually Sundays and Wednesdays. Tonight I did it because I didn't feel like setting up a race. There's a bar in the air.
Helicopter?
There's a bear in the air. He doesn't know what a bear in the air is. Yeah, because they pulled somebody. They've got somebody boxed in. They got a drug dealer boxed in a Mustang.
Oh, come on, man.
They got him boxed in. That's a bear in the air. That's a cop in the helicopter. It's called a bear in the air.
Okay.
That's long before your time.
Hey, there's a welcome green bus. That caught my attention.
Come on, where's the deer so I can splatter it? No, there's no deer in the game. They got cows, horses, and buzzards. No, they're never on the road. They're usually behind a fence. You cannot smash through the fence. Well, they don't want you doing stupid things. Well, yeah. I mean, everything has its limitations, and this is a game. Well, because it's designed to do that. This game is designed to stay on the highway.
Well, yeah. Yeah, Forza is actually really realistic.
Oh yeah.
It is, actually.
Uh huh.
It is. You don't believe me.
I played it. I know.
It is.
Oh yeah. You can jump a car 400 feet through the air and land on your wheels and not break the suspension.
Well, it's not that realistic, but it's kind of.
I rest my case.
Wow.
You
That
can
is-
barrel roll a car 10 times and then land on your wheel and continue going.
Dude, that's great. You should see the freaking challenge here I made on my cousin's account. Hellcat. Oh, yeah. Freaking has the Hellcat symbol on the hood, Hellcat symbols on the doors. All red and black.
There's your Jeep.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is. It's a Cherokee.
No, it's not. I can tell. I know what a Cherokee looks like. That's not a Cherokee. That's you can tell from the front as well. When I looked at the front, that was not a Jeep front end.
Don't make me turn this truck around and beat the crap out of you.
What the hell? Okay, Dad. Come on. Yeah, the Jeep front ends have the 6 lines. That one has like a weird symbol.
Well, they can't. Sometimes they have to change that stuff up because they don't want it to look exactly like the real thing.
Hey, there's a number. Where if it's an H3?
That probably is because it looks awful tiny. It's not an H1, that's for damn sure. Here comes your favorite car.
What's that?
Right there.
Ew.
It's a Prius.
That's ugly.
It's a Prius. It's your favorite car.
No.
Yes.
My favorite car is
It's
a
a Prius.
67 Shelby GT.
It's a Prius. You love Priuses,
Your favorite
and you
car right
know it.
there.
But the Lincoln?
Yeah. I mean, Lincolns are actually really nice. Have you
That's
seen-
just the Equinox dressed up pretty.
Have you ever seen the new Tiger
Or not an
ride
Equinox,
from
but you know what I
Tiger?
mean. Thank you.
Have you seen the new
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
For what?
I got a new subscriber.
Oh, nice.
You didn't see the thing pop up on the screen.
I don't know. But, Dan, have you
Rather a
seen the-
Prius than the minivan. Hey, I had a cool ass minivan. I had a 93 Pontiac Transport. It was all black, had blacked out windows, had side skirts on it. The thing went 130 miles an hour.
Hashtag kidnapper fan.
Hashtag went really fast and I loved it.
Have you seen the new Kia Tiger rides?
No, I haven't seen the new Kia Tiger rides.
Tiger rides.
Whatever.
They're nice. You could like have,
It's a Kia. It's Korean. I ain't buying that piece of shit.
no, but it's nice. But
I ain't buying that piece of shit.
I'm happy that Ford is bringing back the Ranger and the Bronco.
Well, they're bringing it back because they're doing away with all their cars.
Yeah, so
They're gonna have something to sell.
Well, yeah, so because like they're gonna work on that more, and like their trucks and SUVs. They're not, the only cars that they're not getting rid of is the GT and the Mustang,
Well, yeah.
because those are the two of their highest sellers.
It's the only cars they sell. They don't sell anything else. Nobody wants a freaking Ford Taurus.
Everybody has a Taurus. Have you seen how many Tauruses?
Yeah, I used to own a Taurus. It was
I
a pain
own a
in
Taurus.
it's a pain in the ass car. I hated it.
Everybody calls them Tauruses.
They're slow and they're ugly.
No, the new ones are nice.
They're slow and they're ugly.
No, they're not.
This 16-year-old kid doesn't have a driver's license yet. Who are you gonna listen to?
Me. Because the kid knows best.
Kids know nothing.
Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Kids know best. He's like, oh yeah.
Izzy's looking at you like you got horns growing out of your head. I know my baby girl.
I'm coming. That's right. But, like, yeah. Rather a Prius than a minivan. Yeah.
Like I said, I had a badass minivan. Thing went 130 miles an hour. You know how I know it went that fast? Because I brought it up that fast. That was the top speed on the speedometer, and I had the sucker pegged.
The only nice SUV they have is the Explorer. I mean, the Expeditions are okay, but I like to call the Explorers the Explorers. Because the old ones used to explode.
Yes, that was before you were born. That was in the 90s.
There's a Taurus right there.
Yeah.
A few
There,
Taurus.
there you go. There's your favorite car again.
Hey, I don't like Priuses. Priuses are
Prius. They're so pretty.
They're not. There goes your SUV right there, that white one. my car right here. Wait, is that a GTR?
No, it's a Subaru.
Subarus are nice, actually.
Wow, 81 miles an hour. We're speeding now. Yeehaw! Oh shit! I'm losing control of the truck.
You're not losing control of the truck.
I got one hand on the wheel.
Where's your other hand?
Holding my vape.
Put the vape down and keep your hands on the wheel.
No.
Keep them at 10 and 2.
I'm driving here.
10 and 2.
Oh yeah, because it was a rental. They're not going to give you a good one. They saw, you know, they got kids. We're going to give them a piece of crap. That's what they saw.
Dodge journeys suck.
I don't buy
The
Dodge.
only good Dodges are the Challenger, Charger, the
And that's about it.
Demon, and the...
Well, that's still a
crap,
Challenger
what's
and a
the
Charger.
And the Dodge Durango.
That's a piece of crap too. There goes
Have
your
you
car in
seen-
brown.
Dude, have you freaking seen how fast the...
There's your
Dodge-
car. There's a Dodge for you right there. Just went by us.
Ew! Stop.
It is a Dodge. It's a Dodge
I know,
Magnum.
It's freaking ugly.
It's a
Hey,
Charger
there's
with
my
a
truck right there.
it's a
F-150.
Charger with a station wagon back.
No, it's called something else.
It's a Magnum. I know
Yeah,
what it
Magnum.
is. There goes an undercover cop.
Mhm.
He's got an antenna. He's got a big antenna sticking out
Have
his
you ever
back.
gotten pulled over?
They don't pull you over. They just give you a ticket. There goes my car right there, the blue one, the dark blue one.
Arrow?
Yeah. Blows the door. Here comes your car right
That's
now.
your car.
There goes your car.
Freaking
Family truckster.
freaking wagon. There's my car right
Hey,
there.
I've ridden in enough station wagons. My stepfather, that's all he ever drove was
There's my
station
car right
wagons.
there. Mustang.
Piece of crap. Yeah, that would be you in the Mustang without a
There's
woman
my
in
car.
it.
I'm gonna have the freaking police car.
Hi, how you doing?
There's another one of my cars. God dang, I own a lot of cars in here. There was another undercover right now.
Yeah, it's another undercover cop.
But yeah, but have you seen it? There's another one of my cars. Have you seen how fast the new jacked up Dodge Durangos can go? They can go over probably like 130 miles per hour.
Dude, I had a 77 Delta 88 that did 150, and that wasn't even floored. It had a 403 in it.
Is that another cop? Or is that just good?
No,
There's my car.
it got about 2 miles to the gallon.
Bird exploder. There's yours. Yeah, that's not a Jeep. That is not a Jeep.
No, there's another one that looks like a shit. That's not it. That's
Man, the car just went.
yeah. I about killed your freaking Charger there.
Don't kill my Charger.
There's your
There's
Mustang.
my Mustang.
You want a hard top fastback. You don't want none of them convertible things.
Yeah, there's my car right there. My dream car is a 67 Shelby.
By the way, this is my stepson. He's not always here. That's why he's talking so much.
Yeah. Oh, there's a ghost. Actually, no, I'd rather have it red than yellow. Yellow is just. Oh, you know.
Well, you know what? You want yellow because yellow cars get less tickets than red cars do.
Why?
It's straight up fact. Red cars get a ton of tickets.
That makes sense.
They do.
Actually, I wouldn't mind having that GT350 over at the thing. Hey, there goes Tesla.
Yeah,
Freaking.
that's the only older dude. That's the only, other than a used car dealer, the only auto dealer in the game is Tesla.
Wait, who's the owner of Tesla again?
Tesla.
No, like who owns? Like, what's the guy's name of Tesla?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit.
I wonder if anybody can chat can hear me.
They can hear you. Whether or not they're going to answer you or not is another question. Ooh, glass truck. Let me hit that sucker. That's the first glass truck I've ever seen.
Hey, and does anybody in chat know the owner
You don't
of
have to
Tesla?
yell. You don't have to yell. They can hear you. See? Ian said it's true. Can you
Oh.
read that?
Okay, thanks, Ian. I guess.
He's your age.
Oh. So cops notice them more than white or black. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
true. The only bad thing about white cars is that they get dirty. Like,
That's why they invented car washes.
oh yeah. Oh what the?
Oh shit! Oh my god! I about smoked that Charger.
That would have been not a good thing at all.
That's when I get in accidents. Is when the AI does stupid
Oh,
shit like that.
It's Elon Muskrat. Okay, that's actually really funny.
Cool.
Yeah. Freaking, he sent a car into space, which is kind of stupid.
Well, why not?
There's a Tesla. There's actually, I've seen quite a few Teslas in Iowa.
They're
My
illegal.
friend's mom has one.
They're actually illegal in Iowa. You know that?
Although, actually, no, they're not. My friend's mom has one.
They're, to sell them, she had to go out of state to buy them. They're actually illegal to sell them in Iowa.
Yeah. I think it was a Tesla Model S. Those things are freaking fast, too.
I don't get on multiplayer. I just do offline, and I do this only a couple times a week streaming. Usually only on Sundays and Wednesdays, but and I usually do racing the rest of the week. Tonight I just didn't feel like putting a race together. So I just decided to do this real quick.
San Rafael. There's another Hummer. Probably that's another H3. Or an H2. What do you think?
3.
Yeah. Oh, there's Jeep. There's my Jeep. 4-door. There's yours right there. Freaking Range Rover.
I wouldn't drive a Range Rover for you paid me.
Why?
I won't drive anything that big. I hate driving big cars.
Why?
I just don't like big cars. Even though I've owned quite a number of them, I hated every single one of them.
I don't mind having that view for the Focus right there.
I'd rather drive a little, like what I got now, the Malibu. Even that's a little big.
So would you rather drive a Focus?
The hatchback, that's about the only one of those I would drive.
I thought that's the only one they had.
No, they had sedans too.
Oh, that's right.
Airplane. Well, I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Hey, there's my
I
Mustang
don't
right there.
know if I ever fly again.
Actually, the only two colors.
Hey, when you see buzzards circling like that,
Yeah.
that means there's something dead there.
Yeah.
And since there's no animals in game, it's got to be a Prius.
Hey, there's a Jeep. Well, the only two colors I would actually want my car.
Oh yeah, they did. They got smaller. Actually, it started in the mid-70s. They started getting smaller because of the 73 oil crisis.
The only four
Actually,
colors.
my favorite car of all time is the 79 Chevy Monza.
Never heard of it.
Because it's not around anymore. I actually drove the Pontiac version, the 81 Pontiac Sunbird version of that car. But I just like the Monza better because it was more angular.
Well, the only four colors I would want my cars in were gray, red, black, or blue, or a mixture of two, like black and red and gray, black and gray, gray and red.
Nah. Well, you don't want an older full size. They don't get into gas mileage. Give me a Chevy Cobalt. No, they don't make them anymore, so there you go. And the Cruze is actually bigger than the Cobalt, even though it sits in the same chassis. Figure that one out. That was a Cavalier when it started out. Actually, it's a Chevy Citation, then the Cavalier, then the Cobalt, now it's the Cruze. It's all the same chassis.
Yeah, and Chevy's making another freaking car.
Making what?
They're making another car.
Which one now?
I don't know. I think it's called I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like an SUV.
No, they have SUVs.
It's like an SUV/car.
Size-wise, yeah.
There's your car right there. There's my car right there.
Yeah, notice who's in
That
front.
looks like a Daytona, actually.
Daytonas have big wings on the back.
Well, actually, not all of them. There's one in.
No, the real Daytonas have the big wing on the back. They were converted Chargers.
Well, yeah, but those ones had like the sharp.
I'm talking about the real Daytonas,
Yeah,
the
the
one
sharp
from the
front end.
70s.
Yeah,
Yes.
those ones had the sharp front ends, but the new Daytonas.
They're not Daytonas. Just like the 350s really aren't 350s because they're not the same.
They're all the same, but
It's not the same as the
Well,
original.
of course, it's not gonna be the same because they.
So it's not the same.
Oh my gosh, they're all the same.
It's
They
not
just make
the
it look
same.
different because I don't like the look. They change the look.
It's not the
Oh
same.
my gosh, yes it is. They changed the looks.
No, they didn't change the looks. They
Yes,
changed the
they
whole entire car.
did. Well, yeah, because of course they have to change the car to make them look newer. Like they call them Daytonas because they're the same engine and stuff.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You're trying to tell me a 1970 Charger has the same engine as whatever Charger you're talking about?
I don't know.
I highly doubt that.
I don't freaking know.
That had a Hemi in it, for crying out loud.
I'll
Big
put a
ass
Hemi in
freaking
a
Hemi.
brand new Charger. You know,
Big 427 Hemi in it.
I'll put a freaking
Wouldn't fit.
I'll make it fit.
It wouldn't fit.
I'll make it fit.
When I had my Delta 88, my 77 Delta 88, the 403 engine in that was bigger than my previous car, which was a Datsun 310.
Ew, freaking hot pink minivan with art rims. Disgusting.
What are you talking about?
It's not fun to chat.
Oh.
Disgusting.
Oh, we got in Waterloo, we got a hot pink Volkswagen Bug with eyelashes and lips.
Oh yeah! I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin wanted a freaking bug, and I was like,
Ain't nothing wrong with a Bug. It's just how you take care of it, what you do with it. They're actually quite nice little race cars.
make it look like the love bug.
It's not the Love Bug. It's Herbie.
Kirby. What? God, okay.
You even know what number he wore?
No.
I do.
What was it?
Anybody out there know what number Herbie wore? Herbie the punch buggy. I won't call him the Love Bug. I hated that movie.
Yeah, they're gonna look it up.
Yeah, they're gonna look it up. Oh, no, the original Bugs. That's what we're talking about now. I like the type, the ones they got now, the lower profile, the ones that look more like a Porsche. Because you know who designed the Volkswagen, don't you? The Bug.
There are a few Porsches.
Do you know who designed the Bug? Herbie is a 53. Yay! You know what it is. You probably looked it up on the internet.
Yeah, Ian, quit cheating.
No, that's one thing Ian does know is race cars and what numbers they are.
Yeah, I know them.
Who designed the Volkswagen Bug?
No cheating, Ian.
You don't know. I do.
Well, yeah, you're a little girl now. Like,
Actually, I learned it on TV.
oh.
That's what you get when you watch documentaries.
Well, I don't have documentary channels.
It was on History Channel, dude.
Yeah, I don't have the History Channel on my TV at my house.
Why not? Oh, that's right. You don't have cable. 'Cause you're deaf.
Yeah, gosh, don't make fun of me.
I'm gonna make fun of you.
There goes an ups van.
Yeah. What can Brown do for you? Make you change your shorts.
Yep, the Bug was designed by Ferdinand Porsche.
Yep. Same guy designed the 911s and all those early Porsches. Same guy. Okay. We must be. Are we in California already?
Hey, Ian, Jeep is one of the best brands out there. Me and my dad has an '08 Rubicon
Okay.
Wrangler. 4-door, military style on it.
I gotta go to Cannes. They haven't been military since Willie's.
Well, she has military markings on it. Cheers. Where everybody knows your name. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, we're almost at Barstow.
Yeah,
We're right here. We're the Arrow.
no.
Barstow's the next town. My My main garage is actually up here in Fresno.
How many semis do you have?
Just one, because I can only drive one at a time.
Oh, so you can buy more.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a good one or what's their best one they have?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about semis.
Wait, do they actually have? Wait, wouldn't it be cool if they had one that looked like Optimus?
There are mods for that kind of stuff. I don't download it.
That would actually be pretty freaking cool though.
I don't really download all that stuff. I just download the realistic stuff.
That is practically. It's a real semi. They just paint it and stuff to make it look badass.
I know that.
Yeah.
But I just download stuff that I'm going to use. I don't download stuff just because it's out there.
You should let me use it.
No.
Why not?
You never seen what my truck looks like, dude, did you?
Isn't that rotating in the background?
Well, that's part of the truck. Well, that's just the cab. Am I what?
Okay, if you can actually get out and walk around, I'll...
No, I don't have VR, so you can't do that.
Oh.
Does it look familiar?
Yeah, it looks like...
It's like my race cars, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like you're...
Yeah, it's my Bass Al paint job. Get out of the way. Yeah, that's what my truck looks like. Looks just like my Bass Al. I just did this in the in-game paint shop. I haven't done the...
Wait, Dan.
I actually had the templates to paint my own.
Dan, I actually have a thing that if you can do it for me, or you will do it for me.
I may.
Do you think you can paint me a race car for Mortal Kombat 11 with Scorpion on it?
You don't even play that game anymore, dude.
Or like, watch out, if you do that, I'll actually start playing it more.
I don't know if I got time for you to play it.
Like, I really want that though. That would be so freaking cool. Scorpion themed Mustang. Wait, have you downloaded any of the new Mustangs yet for your...
No, I don't. I barely touch that, but for 3 hours a week now.
No.
I do all rFactor now. Mostly, I said, of course, Project Cars 2. He's always tired. It's tiring work chewing on your balls all day. He's old. Oh, I don't want to get off there. Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva. Viva Las Vegas.
Viva la vida. Wait, isn't that an album? Or is that a band?
What?
Viva la vida.
Oh.
I thought you had it.
Viva. Viva.
Is that nuclear plant right there?
No, it's a. I don't know. It looks more like a silo. You should know what a silo looks like. You are. Oh! I just took out a car.
Nice job, man.
I think it was a Mustang.
Oh, you.
I'm a bully on the road. That's right. I drive a semi. I'm a freaking bully.
Yeah, I think that's a silo, but it looked far away. It looked like a.
I think it was a Honda.
Okay, we're a FedEx truck.
Oh, there's no train. Usually there's a train going into that tunnel when I come through here.
He hasn't been talking for a while.
Yeah, he's probably doing his homework or painting.
Oh, that's what he does.
Yeah, he paints NASCAR cars.
Oh, nice.
All day and all night. All day and all of the night.
Luckily, I don't have to do homework anymore because it's summertime.
He's homeschooled, so I don't know if he goes to school all year round or not.
Lucky him.
Oh, God, no. I love school. I love looking at all the girls.
When you get freaking picked on every day, I hate
Well, I told you how to handle that. We're going to Bill Davis fix as a side diversion. That means fictionals.
What else? Books or something?
No, they're race cars.
Oh, okay. Like
He's
the
doing.
fictional for like.
Yeah, it's not the real scheme. Hey, look at that. There's a camper. There's my car, but it's too small. That's the only thing I want big is a big ass 24-foot camper. That's what I want to live
Here's
in.
my truck again. Nice, excellent.
So I don't have to. And I can go anywhere I want.
What would you rather have, an F-150 and F-250 or F-350?
Is none of the above an option?
No. Yeah, pick one.
None of the above. Then I'll walk.
No.
I'm not a truck man. I only owned 2 trucks my entire life, and that's because I had to.
Yeah, how about this? A Ford GT or a Mustang?
Neither.
Corvette or Camaro?
Neither.
Why not? They like the Corvette.
I like them. I just don't ever want to own one. There's no. I don't.
Okay, how about a Cuda? Or
Nope.
a
Nope.
AMC Jaguar?
Nope.
Actually, I wouldn't mind having both. AMC
Well, look at that.
Jaguars are nice. What? Older
I
cars
wonder
do
if
they
that's
have?
one of the places I gotta hit. One of the 25.
What older cars do they have on there?
In this?
Yeah, probably not. Probably all newer cars.
No, there's an Eldorado. There's I think it's a '57 Ford pickup truck or something like that. And there's another one in here. You don't see them very often, but they are in here.
What supercars do they have?
None.
Eh,
It's just it's a truck driving sim.
well, yeah, if they want to make it realistic. What?
No, they have 50,000 different Camaros and Mustangs in it. Oh yeah, but you see them every 10 minutes or less.
Yeah, there's another Hummer.
All right, why are we slowing down? Are we going up at that big of a grade of a hill? Must be. Uh-oh, they're getting ready to do road work. There's another cop. You maybe ought to be in that lane. Yeah, we're starting to pick up speed again. So, do you think I should, when I'm done doing this run in an hour and 18 minutes, I should load up my test profile and let him drive a truck? There's another cop.
How about we save it for off screen?
No, I think it'd be funny as hell. Save it for prosperity.
No, I'm good. Never mind. No, I don't want to do it on stream. I'd rather do it off stream. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Hey, I've wrecked my truck. I've wrecked cops. I've wrecked cars. I've done everything.
Well, yeah, how'd you do one the first time you streamed it?
The first time was fine because I actually, when I totally destroyed my truck one time, I did that off stream.
Ian, shut up.
Not my son. My son's 21 years old.
I'm his stepson.
God, my son is 21 years old.
Hey, you can drink now.
No kidding, he can drink now.
Probably drinking way before that, though.
Oh, if he's my kid, he was. That's for damn sure. Uh-oh, I think I gotta get it off. Uh-oh. I gotta get off here.
You gonna make it? Oh, barely.
I squeezed in. No
Really?
lube needed. No lube needed. I squeezed that right
No
in there.
lube? Oh.
No lube at all. Just squeezed right in. Nice and smooth.
Complimentary lubricant. Whack
Mm.
away, Jim. Whack away.
You watched that movie entirely too much.
What? American Pie 2?
American Pie 2.
Hey, it's funny.
I used to own it. Somebody stole that one
I
from me.
have American Pie 1.
I've got it on my computer though.
I have all the American Pies except for the other three that you only have American Pie.
I have Reunion, but
Yeah, you have a reunion on DVD.
it's actually Blu-ray.
Blu-ray. Well, yeah. And then, but you don't have the other two.
They're on that drive down there.
Well, yeah, you have those ones. But you don't have you don't have the other two.
No, but the other three, because there are 4. There's actually 4 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
No, but none of the other characters were on those ones.
No.
Those ones were actually good ones.
They're on Netflix.
No, I think they took them off.
Did they finally?
I think so.
They were on there. It's Bandcamp, Beta House, Naked Mile, and Book of Love.
I don't think I've seen Book of Love.
That's the 4 of them.
Wait, I have Bandcamp. I don't. Wait, that was the Naked Mile.
Where they run naked.
Yeah, I've seen that one. What's the other one that I have Netflix?
Beta House and Book of Love.
I've seen one of those two. I remember. I think it was Book of Love. Wait.
Book of Love is when they put the book back together that was under the bookshelf in the library.
Was that on Netflix?
Yeah, I think it was.
I barely missed that.
Yeah, now I'm gonna roll down the freaking hill
You can't go.
because I'm on the downgrade, so it's kind of it's a tricky thing to get it going, but I got it going.
No. I thought Los Angeles was that way.
I'm just following my map.
Okay.
I can only go on certain roads. You know, they don't have them all the roads in the world open.
Yeah. I wonder if there is a game that actually is like that. That has everything on it.
There is an add-on map that has a lot more, has all the states in it, but only got like one
Do they
city.
have Iowa in this one?
No, not officially.
Come on, man.
They're just getting Washington. It'll probably be like 7-8 years before we see the Midwest come on this game, which is sad. That's why I was telling Ian, they need programmers and graphic artists. Thanks for hitting my truck,
You
dude.
drive by my house.
I highly doubt it'd be that detailed
Not
to
if
go
you
into
think-
Lawler.
Lawler.
Yeah, Lawler. Laurel, whatever the hell it is.
Laurel. Freaking small ass town.
We're getting Washington this year, that's for sure. That's the only state that we're getting. This game's been out since 2017 or 16, I think. 17, I think. And they've only added 3 states now. Four states. So you get when you buy it, you get California, Nevada, and Arizona free. Then you gotta buy the rest, and that's New Mexico and Oregon right now, and then next week Washington drops, and I only have New Mexico. I haven't had scraped enough money together to get Oregon yet. Don't hit my truck.
In my truck, I'll pull my BB gun and shoot you.
Oh shit, red light. Oh shit, see, there you go. That's not even the Cadillac. There's that looked like a DeSoto.
Damn it, I'm gonna need another one of them. No truck.
Hey, look at there's an Airstream
Oh my gosh.
trailer.
So weird.
Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah, but they're weird. They're cool but weird. There's a fire truck.
Yeah, there's a FedEx truck.
Another semi.
There's your Mustang. There's a guy with a boat. There's a moose. Get on the bus. Forget about us. Put the blame on me. Yeah, final. Look, there's a hoochie mama walking. Let's give her. She's in a short skirt. We gotta give her an old toot. And there's another one.
What do they do? Nothing?
No, they don't do anything. They just walk. At least the game's smart enough to not have people walking in the middle of the night.
These boots are made for walking.
Hey, look what I can hit.
What? Don't you dare. Please. I'm begging you. Be good. Oh, my foot's slipping. Did you just hit it? No, come on.
Now I did.
Why?
And I even jacked up. Look at I hit your other Ford up front.
Oh my
with
God.
the Chevy in the middle.
Why? That's mean. My foot's slipping. God damn it.
Okay, if you all don't start moving, I'm gonna push you out of the way.
Is that a Chevy right there, like cars?
It looks like a cab.
Malibu?
What do you call it? It's got the rear lenses of a similar to a
not the car in front of you, the other car.
yeah, the white car.
Other car. Older old cool. Other cool.
Well, here's a Mustang I hit.
50.
Right there.
Why?
The
guy's just sitting there like, eh.
Yeah, like a dumbass. Like a dumbass who owns a Ford.
Hey! Shut up, that's mean. So I guess you're gonna sit there until they move.
Come on.
I'm gonna laugh when they sit there. Where'd Shinsky go? Big dog. Okay, what do you think is better at least? A Charger or a Mustang?
I could care less.
Come on, man. I'm just asking you a question.
Racing wise, the Mustang is better than the Charger.
My cousin actually has a 2016, I want to say, Charger. How did you look at that? Mustang.
Yep, I had to get it out of my way. I was tired of sitting there waiting for it to move. Look, a payphone, an ancient artifact.
Nobody uses those anymore. Rarely. Is that donut shop?
Yeah, there's donut shops all over this game.
I wonder if there are any cops in there.
I don't know. We'll find out. Let's blow the stoplight.
You won't. So what happens when you blow a stop sign?
You get a ticket if there's a cop around.
Are there any cops around?
It might be in the donut shop. Hey, look at that, the serve shop.
I wish I could go surfing right now. There's a hamburger.
Yep, let's get a burger. I'm hungry.
Alright, let's go there. What do you want? I'll pay.
There's a bar. I'd rather go there. I'm thirsty.
I'll pay.
You can't go into a bar.
Okay, I'll go to the sandwich shop, or I'll go to the hamburger shop, you go to the bar.
There's food.
We'll
Oh,
meet in
shit,
about,
another red light.
we'll meet in about an hour. How about that?
Hey, there goes an airplane.
Oh, wait.
I can't remember the last time I was actually in Los Angeles.
Was it beautiful?
Well, this is Los Angeles. That's where I'm at. I think I've been on this road before because it's all yellow. I can't remember. There's a park over there. Want to go play in the park?
I'm not a little kid.
You're funny.
I'm not. I'm
Looking.
16.
Hey, there's Staples Warehouse.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a hot dog stand. See it?
Okay, hey, Dan, you want to go get some wieners?
Here, do you know where you want to see where you're sitting?
Where?
You're sitting back here.
Okay, I'll just fall asleep back there then. I'll just go sit in the back.
That's the back. See that back there?
Yeah, that's where you sleep.
I don't sleep. I turned that function off. I turned off that when it gets tired and falls asleep. Alrighty now. Yep, see there's a cop. There's your car right there, the Honda. Behind your other car, the Prius.
Actually, I wouldn't mind having my car.
The Prius?
Not a Prius. And that yellow and black car on the other side of the truck, like my cousin's.
Look at the way they're walking. They're leaning back as they walk. That's freaking funny.
Where?
I saw them up on the bridge.
Oh.
Hey, there's a hoochie mama. Give her old toot.
Why do you honk at them every time?
Because they're hoochie mamas.
You're a freaking mama.
There's a Walmart truck. 5 minutes to our destination. 5 minutes.
Are you gonna get off after this?
I don't know. More hoochie mamas. Hey, there's a blimp.
Oh, what if there's a racetrack over there?
No,
Race truck.
wherever the Los Angeles Rams play. Oh, I forgot to turn on my turning signal.
I don't even think it's the Los Angeles Rams.
I don't know who the hell. Los Angeles Raiders.
No. Because I know, I think the Rams moved. I don't know where it's
Who knows? Who cares? I don't follow football anyway. Hey, look at that. All the FedEx yards look exactly the same. Imagine that. 10 to 1 says they're going to want me to park it right here. See where my arrow is? They're going to want me to park it right there. You ready? Oh, I'm good. That's where they always want to park it.
Oh, that's good. Very good. There's a Tesla.
Yeah, it's a trailer.
So what do you need to do now? Unload it?
I got to back it up. You see how I'm doing it?
Yeah.
I can't do it the normal way. I gotta do it from this view. I suck at backing up. Now there's people who do this for a living. Your uncle does this for a living. Yep.
Oh yeah, we saw it. Me and my dad saw it there.
Huh?
Me and my dad saw it there.
Yeah, she still works there. She just doesn't talk to your mother and me.
Yeah, her and my dad started talking.
Yeah. Yeah, so am I considering she don't like him.
Who?
Sarah.
She doesn't like who?
Your dad. No, she don't. Well, she's friendly to your face, dude.
What she said?
Don't worry about it. Just know the facts. Excelente! We got not enough wrecks to get that points up. We're level 28 and a half. I gotta find me a garage so I can fix my truck though. There's enough damage on there.
Yeah, she freaking rammed into everything.
Well, I didn't ram into everything. I just rammed into a couple of Mustangs.
Yeah, freaking. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, there's Best Buy.
There's a gas station.
Can you actually go to a Best Buy and do something?
Yeah, I can do a run for Best Buy.
Yeah, what do you do?
You just travel. You just take stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Do I go on roads I have not been on before? Of course not. Come on. Where's roads I've not been at?
Texaco.
Hmm. No, all roads I've been on. Oh well. Drive.
Drive, motherfucker, drive. Raiders are in Las Vegas now.
Vegas?
That's what Ian said.
No. Wow.
Hey, Ian. Ian, you better watch it. Mustangs are the best cars ever.
Okay, I'll need a couple of 16-year-olds acting like idiots.
He's the one acting like an idiot. The Mustangs are one of the best cars in the world. And saying that freaking Ford was made from the first Chevy came after. Chevy, subject. Ford does stand for first on race day.
No, it doesn't. It's somebody's name.
No, that's what people say it stands for.
Well, I know that's what people say it is, but it's actually a man's name.
I know, it's Henry Ford.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
So it stands for Henry Ford.
Okay, gosh, y'all be yelling at me.
Yeah,
Fire truck.
yeah, there's lots of those in there too.
Burger truck. That's the second one I've seen.
There's more.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'd say an old Pontiac GTO, old Pontiac GTO.
Yeah, Mach 1s are fast. That's why they call them Mach 1s.
Just a fastback.
Yeah.
Stop, Mr. Prius, stop!
Just smoked, Prius.
Yeah, I about smoked his front end.
Do it.
About did.
Next time you see, you have to smoke it.
Pontiac doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, Pontiacs are
Dead.
DEAD. Dead. Huh. Dead.
I owned a Oh, don't you do it. Don't you do it, you son of a...
Whore.
There, I just ran a red light and got a ticket.
Wow, Dan.
There's a public telephone.
Yeah, no. It's great that Pontiac doesn't exist.
Actually, Pontiacs had some better cars than Chevy did, but there you go. Even though
Yeah, well, they worked together.
even though they were the same car, they didn't work together. It was all under the same family.
Hey, yeah, rust in pieces.
I owned a Pontiac Sunbird.
My uncle has a Pontiac Firebird.
Your mother owned a Pontiac Firebird.
Yeah, well, he's selling it because he doesn't want to work on it anymore.
No, well, yeah.
It takes too long. Although we just got a freaking Mustang, which is freaking awesome, and it sounds like freaking amazingness because it freaking has like a throaty growl. The first time I saw him in it, he freaking drifted around the corner in Newton because he was going to Walmart. All I heard was a. Then I look up from the car because we had to go get gas, and all you see is the Mustang just drift around the corner and go down the street. I was just like, well, what? What? What does that mean?
Nothing. The best hand gestures are wasted on kids because they don't know what they are.
What does that one mean?
Big frickin' whoop-de-doo.
Uh-huh. Why is that a big whoopie-doo?
To you. Because that's all that gets impressed by that kind of crap is a 16-year-old kid.
Hey, a lot of people get impressed with that stuff.
No, like, 'cause they're stupid.
No.
It's actually hard on a car. They're not made to do that. They're street
He
cars.
didn't mean to do it, actually. Because there was a patch of sand and he hit it and it turned me, but it was going a little bit too fast.
There's burgers. Ray's Burgers. Let's get some burgers.
I thought you said you wanted to go to the bar.
I do, but Ray's Burgers sound awful good right about now.
Is that actually a real place?
I have no idea.
Hamburger does sound pretty good.
There's taco meat still in there.
Do you have anything or left?
Yeah, they're in the cab. There's 2 still sitting in the scale, and
I might have some actually.
there's some in where I keep the bread.
So I might have myself a couple tacos later.
It's 11 o'clock at night.
So,
There's rules in this house, young man.
I don't care. Rules are meant to be broken.
Well, you know what happens when you break rules in my house?
What?
You get your ass whooped. Uh-huh.
Ain't touching my ass.
That's my house, my rules.
So, rules are meant to be broken.
Okay, I want you to tell that to a cop after you rob a bank.
I'm not gonna rob the bank.
That's a rule not to rob a bank.
Yeah, come here. Come get in the car.
Dumbass. People wonder why I'm like ready to kill. Oh shit. Thanks for the warning that you gotta get over. Oh, they're working on the road. Oh, let me guess, I won't be able to get into where I'm going. Oh, I'm going across the road here. Where the hell am I going? Oh, I'm going right in here. Why is there a stoplight at the truck dealership? I'm turning right. Lots of damage on my trailer. Wonder how I got all of that. Do you hear that beautiful music? That's in the lot of the Kensworth dealer. I have $235,000. Should I buy another truck and hire a driver? I don't have a garage over here though. I should buy that in Las Vegas or in Nevada where I have my other garage. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful? Here, we'll turn off the mirrors. Wrong button. That's the button. That's a beautiful, beautiful truck, if I must say so myself. I did a fine job painting I love my truck. If this was a Peterbilt dealership, I would take that picture. I'm not going to buy a Kensworth. I'm going to buy a Peterbilt. Buy more Peterbilts. Alright. Onward and upward. Let's get out of this lot.
What?
Let's get out of this lot.
What? No, get up there. Get up there. Come on. What are you growling about, Izzy?
Because you're being stupid.
You're being
Well, I mean, she's not growling at me. She's growling at you.
gosh, I think it's going because she's stressed.
Okay, let's go to the map.
Where to now?
The cargo market. We are in Los Angeles. And let's see if we can find a job that'll get us to our last city that we've not visited in this whole entire game. We visited every city. See all those bright lights? We visited every one of those cities except for that one.
What about Oregon?
I don't have Oregon yet. Told you that. I don't have Oregon. I haven't purchased Oregon yet. Where is that? That's Oakdale. Reno, Nevada. Reno, Nevada. Nope. San Francisco, California. Hey, let's take that job. Oh, I gotta put my F5 screen and my mirrors. Hey.
What?
I don't know.
Cars moving?
Uh-oh.
What?
It never rains in California, but when it pours, man, it pours. There's your old truck.
Raining cats and dogs.
I better turn my wipers on over here.
You just passed by not one like the Wranglers, but the Cherokees.
Cherokee people, Cherokee tribe, so proud to live. There's thunder, riders on the storm.
Thunder.
Feel the thunder.
Thunder.
Lightning and the thunder, thunder, thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. I used to know the entire script of the first Cars movie by memory backwards. Yeah, that would be about right for you to know that.
I don't.
He has a better memory than you do.
I was looking.
Oh, really? Headlights? You got me for not having my headlights on? Seriously? Seriously?
Ticket?
Yeah. I've gotten a ticket for I got 2 red light tickets and not having my headlight ticket on. But I've yet to get a speeding ticket today. So we might as well go all out and get a frickin' speeding ticket.
Why do you still crash cars when you're on it? You have to Mustang.
No, because I don't want to spend money repairing my truck anymore. I got $235,000. I'm getting rich.
You're gonna have to go to
I could if I got the cheat. Come on, move your ass. Move your ass.
The way I'm eating these, I'm probably gonna have them gone by tomorrow.
Oh, I ain't buying you more. Here you go. There, are you happy? I hit a cop. And all I got was a $900 ticket for hitting a cop. There, are you happy? I hit somebody. I hit a cop. Oh shit. I don't want to hit that. That'll hurt. Cool. I smoked Smoky.
Smoky and the Bandit, motherfucker.
Language.
Okay, mother truckers.
More like. I don't cuss out till after midnight, and I barely do that at that.
I'm sorry, gosh.
Because I'm live streaming, so.
Pardon my French. From now on.
That's actually Middle English.
Sorry, pardon my Middle English. Here, I'll say mother truckers now, because, you know, puns and you're trucking.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, mother truckers, let's do this.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old trucker is snoring.
Fell out of his truck. Hit his head on the wheel. Didn't wake up until it.
You hear him? Don't you hate backseat drivers? Don't make me turn this truck around and smack you.
Do it.
Hey, there's tennis courts. Boy, life is nice in California. They got tennis courts and everything.
So wait, if I get up and walk out right now without me leaving the truck, essentially tucking it.
What?
So if I got up and left the room right now, would that mean
I still didn't understand what you said.
if I left the room right now, would that essentially mean me leaving or tucking and rolling?
I don't know. There, look at that. It's raining, you dumbass. Put your top up.
Take your tops off, girls.
You don't want to see these girls naked. They're sprites. Computer sprites. Ooh, I'm already got a half a tank of gas. Fuel, diesel, whatever. Helps if you have it in gear. Cadillac, you ought to know by now. You don't want to know what she thinks.
Probably not.
There's your favorite car.
Freaking truck is real. God dang. Mother truck is used to her fucking
See, there's your old Cadillac right there.
Oh, that's nice. Some people have weird ideas for
Weird ideas of what?
weird
See, there's a truck got pulled over right there. Yeah, I know. I just pick on him because he's a kid. I have nobody else to pick on, so I gotta get all my picking in on now.
Pick on the dogs.
They're my dogs. I don't pick on my babies.
Can't pick on mom.
I pick on mom all the time, but she never comes in here. So I went from one FedEx to another FedEx.
I'm just thinking that nothing else to do.
Unless this was the FedEx I was at. I have no idea.
Well, we had touched Tesla truck is in the same spot.
No, it don't mean nothing. Los Angeles to San Francisco, California. The San Francisco street, ding ding.
You have to load up the way.
Oh hell, I'm not gonna back it up. I'll just enter it. I'm cheating. I ain't wasting time.
6:32.
8 hours.
You know what my dad does? You know what my dad does for a living? He loads trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the freaking heaviest stuff. He loads some heavy stuff. Like,
Yeah, it is the same one because that's the same dead end road.
But yeah, he loads like 300 pounds.
I know. I worked there for a week. I hated that place. I didn't know who he was when I worked there. That was several years ago.
Well, he's been there for like 22
I
years.
didn't know who he was. It was before your mom and you reconnected.
Wait, what side did he work on?
The window side.
Where he worked? Did you ever see a guy?
I wouldn't remember. It was several years ago.
He's worked there for 20-something years. I don't know why he still works there, because he hasn't gotten a promotion at all.
No.
He said it's because they don't like the way he talks, because he gets tired of like all the bullshit out there.
That's a normal job. See? See what I told you, Ian, earlier. That's a great attestament. 22 years in the same place, he hates it. But yet he never leaves because he's got no aspirations to do anything else.
Yeah, he does.
Then why doesn't he do them?
I don't know, because like he's been there for so long. He's like, if I've been there for so long, why would I leave?
Exactly what I was talking about.
Like, it's gonna be hard for him to find another job that pays him right now.
Well, I'm not going to make that light because the freaking truck quit on me. So we'll sit here for another light cycle. Like thunder. Hey, there's a fire truck.
First truck.
Notice there's nobody out walking on the street now that it's raining.
Have you ever hit somebody by accident?
You can't. They don't usually walk on the open sidewalk. They're usually behind a wall.
That's freaking bull crap.
It's a game. What do you
They
expect?
make it like freaking GTA.
It's not a killer game like that. You don't kill people in this game. That's not the object of this game, is to kill people.
Deal. You should get GTA.
Why would I want that piece of crap?
So I can play it.
Then you buy it so you can play it. You have money.
I'm broke right now because I spent all my money on this freaking something.
See?
I'm gonna save up my money to get a real one.
You should save up your money and get a car.
I don't even have my freaking permit yet.
Well, then that's a good reason to get your permit. If you're buying a car, you need to get your permit. You gotta think logically about that thing. If your dad won't take you to get it, save up.
Mom said that he wants to.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I gotta find somewhere else to deliver in Los Angeles. Look at all that gray. That's just sad, all that gray.
So I can. Like you know how my dad is over my phone. Will it reset at the beginning of the next week and everything?
It always resets at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, but it went up really fast this time.
Well, I think all we got you was 2 gigs this time. How much slower can you go?
I don't know. It happened to me this game.
I'm talking to the navigator in front of me.
Oh. Because like it makes my phone really slow all the time. I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So yeah, I need Wi-Fi.
Well, you use the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but I don't have Wi-Fi in my house.
I'm sorry about that too. I mean, there's nothing I can do about your dad.
Yeah, I know. Does it cost a lot to get more gigs?
Yep,
Like how much more?
a lot more.
I talk to a lot of people too. So that's another problem.
Well,
I'm a busy guy.
sorry.
It's fine. Hey, it finally stopped raining.
When the sun come out,
Lighter, lighter.
because I hit the button one too many times. Whoa, bright light.
First.
I got my sunny shades right here.
Did you actually use those?
I've done it a few times when it's coming up like straight in my face.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's bright in your face. You can't see shit. It's like real. I mean, that's bright in my face. I mean, it's... And if we're going to continue... Oh, good. We're turning away from it.
I think he did.
She's itching. She's itching. And I forgot, California, you can only go 55 miles an hour in a truck.
I thought you wanted to get after David speeding thing.
I'm going 59, 60 miles an hour.
How long does it take you for them to catch you?
Whenever there's a cop around. Sometimes they don't give it to you though. One time I was going like 8 miles an hour over the speed limit. He just didn't even pay attention. And then I got AI acting stupid in front of me in a Mustang. Really, dude? You're gonna hit me?
Like an idiot.
In a Ford. That Ford truck hit me.
Where at?
The one behind me in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, we're over here.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Have you ever hauled it while we're coming up?
Yeah, I used to do that when I didn't have my own trailer. Now that I have my own trailer, I don't haul that kind of stuff anymore. I could put it up, but no, it'd be fun. It's just as fun. It's just I have my own trailer, so I actually make more money.
Wait, what type of truck were you using last time I watched you?
The Peterbilt.
You got the trailer and stuff too?
I don't know. When was the last time you watched me?
I don't know. A couple of weeks ago, the last time I was here.
No, I didn't have my trailer at that time. I only got it like 2 weeks ago.
There's a cop right there.
And I'm only going 55.
Damn it.
Here you go.
You have to get your thing, Dan. You have to get your speeding thing. Then you can have all of
I'm only going 61. He's not even going to ticket me. Now I'm slowing down because of the hill.
goddamn hell.
Oh shit, I should have stopped for gas back then. Fuel. Wow, that guy got pulled over.
I probably should go on my route. I don't know if he's starting to do TK5 again.
Boy. Run away. Yeah, my truck's running away, alright. I have complete control of my truck. I'm only doing 60. I'd really hate to wind up at the top of that hill and see what the hell happens to your truck. Where's that cop? I'm doing 65 now. 67. That counter's never right. Yeah, he's painting. King Mad Dog does the same thing. He'll sit having the stream on and he must be working tonight. And he'll watch the stream and do his painting at the same time. He's late teen, early 20s, I think. Look at that, that's a pretty
Wait,
sky.
what is the 3 out of 3 thing? You right next to the one?
3 chat services.
What's that?
Discord, Twitch, and YouTube.
Oh, so you only have 3 at a time?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. I could do a whole lot more. Actually, I had Facebook on there too, not earlier this week.
Oh, yeah. I think you told me about that.
Yeah, I did it, but then I did it again
Oh, yeah.
this week. There's 2 shows. I put 2 shows. I put the Coffee with the Tig show and the Sunday show of this up.
I haven't been on video
on Facebook every day.
I'm usually either on YouTube with Mortal Kombat, Snapchat.
That's what you need to save up your money for at an Xbox
Not PS4.
or whatever. Well, you can't play your what's that one game that you like so much? So you Halo
Yeah,
on
well,
a
I want to get a PS4 because they have a game I want on, or it's only exclusive for PS4, and that's Days Gone. It's a zombie game.
Yeah, but your Halo's on Xbox.
I don't know what I want to get. The new Halo's coming out soon.
Your Halo is on Xbox.
Money for my birthday, I'll probably just use that to save up for either a pistol or, But if there like is a game that I actually want to bundle, like a pre-order thing, that's one. But I don't know. Sega 650.
Sega Genesis.
No, what's that box right there? That's good.
Which box? Those down there?
Yeah,
The EV3A or whatever the hell it is. One of them's a power supply and one of them's a video card.
EVGA.
Yeah. One of them's a power supply, one of them's a video card. That's because you're a kid.
I read it wrong. Sometimes I read stuff wrong. It's like dyslexia or something. Or when the letters get scrambled.
That's dyslexia.
I think I have something.
You can get tested for that now. Not like back in my day, where they told you to deal with it and figure it out.
How many gallons can you hold?
I'm up to 80. 125, 34, 55, 60, 90, 202, 200, yeah, $929 worth of diesel. 235.84 gallons, and it wasn't empty.
How much money do you have now?
$232,444.
A lot of money though. You can probably buy like 5 pictures with that.
I could buy a decent car with that.
Yeah, more than a decent car. Is that copper? Yeah, there goes the copper. That's a lot of food. What are those gas stations you guys both pack?
I can't, I'm driving.
Yeah. I can go get some.
You can't drink, you're not old enough.
I'll go rob the place. Screw them.
Why, they just got done robbing me.
I was gonna steal your money back then.
Yeah, look at that rest area.
$235.
Oh shit, I missed my turn.
God dang it, Dan.
I can just turn around right here. At the end of the line.
It's the end of the line, Dan.
End of the road for you, boy.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us. It's the end of the road. Bright lights.
Yeah, my brights.
You should see the lights on my dad's Jeep, all LED.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, what the heck? Is the semi okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I just hit something.
Okay, he went kind of sideways.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've done that.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Not the last time I'll do it either.
Wouldn't be surprised again.
I have put it on its side. It's been a long time since I've done that.
That isn't surprising, right?
I only did it once.
Yeah, once.
Once? I'm serious. I did it once.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you'll do it again.
No, I'm not today.
Unless it's something else big. There goes the car. There goes my key. Get back here.
terrible cars.
They're not cars, they're SUVs. Well, they don't make cars. Jeep doesn't make cars. They make SUVs. And if they ever make a car, I'll put it. Have you seen their new truck? It's called Gladiator. Tennessee is making a 1,000 horsepower Gladiator. I think it could be.
I'd rather just have a bottle of Hennessy. You don't know nothing. Bacardi's overrated and crap. It's crap.
Jack Daniels is where it's at.
That's crap too.
Hey, what's this then?
Scotch single malt, aged 18 years.
Just the way I like it.
That's the way I like it. It's good though, so. Actually, 50-year-old Scotch
Hey, you know
is delicious.
You know Bill Cosby, right? Bill Cosby likes to, when he comes to me, likes to passed out cold.
That's just a bad joke.
No, it's good.
No, it's a bad joke. The whole thing is bad.
Sorry, gosh. Wait, wasn't that 18 years thing though?
Yeah. I don't remember. No. I don't remember. Why the fuck do you want me to put on the goddamn way station? I haven't left the damn state. Talking to the game.
You talk to too much.
I talk to everything too much.
Not to me.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow.
Alright, move your ass.
So, why
I'm on a delivery schedule here. Move your ass.
you have to go through places?
That's what I want to know. I didn't leave the state. When you come into a state, you usually have to go through one.
Why?
So they can make sure you're legal. But I've not left the state.
You guys on the copper.
Yep. California Highway Patrol.
What car is that?
That is a Challenger.
That's not a Challenger.
Charger, I mean.
Yeah, Charger.
An older one.
Do they even make Challenger police cars?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Where at?
Here in Iowa.
Where?
Over by Des Moines, usually.
Really?
Yeah.
Never seen one.
Yeah, they're plain. They're not marked.
How do you tell if they're unmarked?
Usually by the amount of antennas they have.
Oh, yeah, true.
And then the rear window's always a light bar.
Oh, yeah. There's just one guy in the school. He has a lot of things on his car. Like, he's not a cop. He's not a lot of car. I don't know what his score is, but there's a lot of his head. Must be his worst work or something.
Yeah. Well, you live in Nevada, so there's all kinds of weird shit out there.
Or he
Look at that. I could have just pulled in gas here. I didn't even realize. I should always look on a map to see where if there's one right on the highway.
Or he gets older, he gets more stations or something.
Well, he's probably got a CB radio. And Ian's seen a Nissan GTR cop car. He lives in Las Vegas, though. Yeah, where they got all those guys who like to do all that drifting crap.
I love Nissan GTRs. They're one of my favorite cars. They're fast.
They make a decent race car.
You know what I want to be in real life? A Lamborghini police car.
No department will ever buy one of those unless you're in Italy. Ha ha ha.
Are there like?
Well, give me my speeding ticket. I'm going 65 miles when I'm only supposed to go 55. Aren't you a cop behind me? Oh, that's right. You can't hear anything. I'm blowing my horn. I'm going 70 miles an hour. Yeah, I know. That's so I can hear everything. Yeah.
Oh, you're going 73, Dan. Woo, going fast. Mama, I'm going fast.
I'm going 74. What are you talking about, Willis? And there's still no cop car around.
Somebody got shot.
All those cops, and there ain't one around when I'm speeding.
Somebody got shot. What you talking about, wizard?
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot no deputy. I shot the sheriff.
Somebody got shot. What you talking about? I think it's all next week.
Still 3 hours on this trip to go. How long? Oh, it was an 8-hour trip.
Wait, have you ever seen the movie, it has Bill Murray in it, like Saint something?
Bill Murray's been in a ton of movies.
Yeah, but it's like a certain, like Saint something, I don't remember.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
in one part they have this pistol and it's, I don't know what it's called. Well, I was like, actually, I'm gonna go look it up. Oh, yeah.
I dig a pony where you can celebrate anything you want. The trip's going by fast now. I'm speeding. Got 2 red light violations, a crash violation for hitting a cop car, and a light violation for not having my lights on when it was raining. I'm going 70 miles, almost 70 miles an hour, and it's only supposed to be doing 55, and no cop. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's kind of tradition on this stream now. See the moon, sing that song. He just jumped out of the cab. He just jumped right out of it. Brave little sucker, isn't he? You jumped out of the cab. While we're doing 70 miles an hour, you just jumped right out of the cab.
Oh, God. Oh, I have slowly managed to get back up in here. Oh, God.
Yeah, he got back in the cab somehow. I guess I didn't lock the doors tight enough.
Oh, God, it hurts.
Oh, I gotta get
I'll
off.
be right back.
Don't knock over my shit.
Tuck and roll, mother truckers.
But wait before crossing the street. Still 2 hours to go on this trip. Long trip. What a long, strange trip it's been. Oh, that was a cop. I should have left my brights on. There's a transformer on every pole. Oh, he didn't give me a ticket for putting my lights in his face. All right, where's this turn? So when I'm done this fabulous run, I'm going to call it a night. Call it a successful stream. We did get another follower on YouTube. That takes us to 96. 4 more to go to the magic 100. Unfortunately, nobody on Twitch followed, so we're still sitting at 30. Well, 30 on according to one counter, 31 according to another calendar. So, all on Twitch. I'm going to go by the 1 and say it's 30. So we still got 20 more to go to the magic number on that one. Trying to get those numbers up. Trying to get those numbers up. Going to be streaming a lot more these next couple of weeks. And of course, if you ever thought about or think about, if you're watching and you thought about, oh wow, I wonder if I can support the TIG. All the information for supporting the TIG is listed in the info below. And I thank everybody for watching as always. And I do appreciate it, my support. Everybody supports me in one way, shape, form or another, either stopping by every time I'm on and chit-chatting a little bit, or who actually does a little more than that. I really do appreciate all of it. These trucks, I never turn my brights off. I'm going. I'm not going to get a speeding. When I'm not even trying to get a speeding ticket, I get one. But today I'm actually trying to get one, and I ain't getting one. That's weird. You got 30 minutes to get a speeding ticket. Game time. Now I'm 25. There's the flag. There's our destination. We're arriving at our destination. Arriving at our destination. Engine. Oh, look, there's a river. A river runs through it. Wow, dude, I think you're going slower than 55. Oh, I'm speeding and a cop just went by. You little bugger. It's an M, but it's not a McDonald's M. Come on! E. Where do you want it? He's going to want it up in here. Yeah, where's the easy spot? That's the easy spot. We'll take that one. Don't want to back the hell out of there. I want some experience points. Excelente! I'm excelente. I'm excelente. Yeah, because I didn't get that many points because I didn't park in a good spot. Okay, so let's back it out of here. Oh, I caught that by the hair of my chinny chin chin. About busted their sign up. I probably could have got it where they wanted it by doing that. I didn't even think about that. I really can't back up to save my life. You figured out where I'm going? I'll be sitting at there at 99.99%. Real small sleep area. I think that's the bay in front of us, but I'm not sure. I cannot tell. It's dark out. Anyway, again, thanks for everybody who watched. Thanks for everybody who subscribed and or followed tonight. Thank you for this to all my supporters for everything they do for me. I really do appreciate it. This is Dan the Tig. If you're wondering how to support me, you can always look at the information below and all the descriptions at Twitch and at YouTube. It's all in the information for that is below. Again, I thank you all very much, and you all have a pleasant evening. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.